Hello, how's it going, guys? Have you watched the Creep tapes or any of the movies? The Creep tapes. Like, I've watched Creep Show. Not sure if there's something like specifically called Creep tapes, though. If there is, I don't think I have seen it. How's it going? How's it going? Doing very well. We're about to, I predict, this can only go one of two ways with the matches we're going to be playing today. If I win, the survivors are going to be extremely upset and very salty in the endgame chat. And if I lose trying to play the way that I'm playing, they're going to be very upset in the endgame chat. So this is probably going to be one of the most salty streams that I've ever done. Won't be the longest stream, but it'll be the saltiest, most likely. Fortunately, we didn't have in-game chat when we did the Face Camper Tournament of Champions. That probably would have been pretty salty as well. There's 2 movies and the anthology series. Damn. Are they new or are they older? If it's a series, I'm gonna assume it's newer. There's a lot of stuff between, like, there's American Horror Stories now. Creep Show has a TV show now. Netflix has a few, like, anthology series. What is the point of this? There really isn't so much a point to it. It's just that it's just way easier to slug now than it is to go for hooks, because, like, you deny the survivors so many of their perks. Like, you get active, not only like have all of the perks in the game for killer that are like hook related been massively nerfed, like pain res and pop and all those things, but like so many of the survivor perks have been buffed to where unhooking is like what gives them access to it. Like, for example, like Resurgence, when survivors get unhooked now with Resurgence, they have like 70% of their heal bar already filled, so you're like actually getting almost punished for hooking survivors, and it's kind of silly and stupid, and the devs need to like really consider that they need to do something to incentivize hooking again, because right now slugging is just, not with every killer probably, but with like a lot of killers, you're just straight up better slugging if you have the option. So yeah, I would say trying to send a message, because like this is where things are heading, right? The writing's kind of on the wall. They just need to, and like I want to get in front of it as much as I can, because most people are just gonna say, oh well, they need to nerf slugging, or they need to make it impossible to slug, or this or that, and just go like the punish route again, which is fine, but you need to add some kind of interpretation, or like some kind of avenue for winning through getting hooks, being rewarded for going through for hooks and whatnot. What do you want to bet this Sable's gonna run like a Macmillan offering or an Auto Haven offering, just because she has that cringe name? RPD. Oh. Not today, Satan. Base kid shoulder the burden now. Let's go. Shoulder the unbreakable. My big ice sword. It's funny, I actually think Ormond is like Knight's worst map. I would have rather had RPDs. I kind of trolled myself with that one. I should have walked a little bit closer to that gen before doing that. Okay, let's forget her for now. This is such a bad night map because it's so easy to get around the guards, like almost no matter what you do. Okay. Is that like delayed? Alright, so we have no terror radius at the moment. Maybe we can get some value out of that. Where'd she go? Stop to get my totem there. Okay. One undying down. He got hit. It didn't let me use my guard. Still gonna get the hit, but kind of cringe. Alright, so she's cooked now. And normally you'd go for a hook. Look, she's comp cornering, so she's trying to punish me already by running to the corner, but it's actually going to punish her, because if they comp corner in a dumb way, it's actually easier for me to get value off of the slug. That gen's done. Okay, so I got one person left standing now. We get the hit. Steve got seen again. And see, this way I'm able to maintain a lot more gen pressure while simultaneously whittling them down. It's unfortunate that my assassin didn't see her there. Sable's definitely their best player. I wouldn't have expected anything different with that name. It's gonna be a rough game. I could wasting my time. Now, my goal now is going to be to try to commit to the kill on that girl who's in the corner over there. I'm guessing she's probably around here sometime. Well, my jailer's gonna see her, so that's not too bad. He just messed up that gen. It's big. Alright, we've farmed our first DC. Now he's desperate. I'm gonna put my assassin through here. I see her. I don't think she's gonna go down to my assassin. I think she's a little bit too smart for that. Yeah. He's probably gonna try to make a run away. Can't get him with that. Oh, he's going this way. GG's. Why slug though? Because look how much easier the game is for me by slugging. Like, and that's 100% the developer's fault. Now we're not to be toxic though. We don't have to bleed anybody out on purpose, but so she had Unbreakable, I guess, and was just holding on to it. Relaxing stream again. That's right. See if we can find out where they are. She gave up. See if I can interrupt her heal. She managed to get her heal off. I don't really care about the 4K, to be honest. Just hook this girl. We won. Yeah, if you're gonna play this way, you should probably put on anonymous mode if you can. If you care. I mean, some people legit don't care, which I totally understand. The bot's not gonna give up on Hook, which is kind of funny. Crowd controlled, she can't get through that window. Look how she's got really good pathing, this Sable. Baited it. I got stuck on a bench. Bloodlust 3. GG's. And I would say that's one of Knight's worst maps. This variant of Ormond isn't as bad as the original version, but I still managed to not even allow them to do a single generator without having one gen defense perk. No gen defense, and they couldn't do one generator. They weren't bad. It's just that, yeah, that's how much hooking survivors can hurt you. I don't really care who existing profiles anyway, true. See, while marketing page doesn't show your videos, but I'm glad your mental and physical health is improving. Love you, man, and I hope good fortune comes your way. Much appreciated, IBR. Let me hit these guys with the... was fun? Yes. Yeah. Razzo, much appreciated for growing to lens. Why did they take away his ability to drop a guard on the spot? I guess, like, that was, considered very low skill because you could just get to a loop, poop your guard out, and then the survivor was left with, like, no options other than to take the hit. So they wanted to buff him in other ways, but nerf that. Work? I don't know. What do you want from me? How do you get away from his guards? Different ways. The Carnifex, the big one, he's really easy to get away from now. Like, you just you could pretty much just run and he shouldn't ever be able to hit you. He's just gonna waste a tiny bit of your time, or you could circle back and grab the banner. So he's like the least threat. The assassin, you really kind of need to grab the banner, so you need to consider that. And you need to know the timing on it so that you can go around and get the banner in time, or he'll probably catch up to you and hit you. The jailer, unfortunately, the jailer, you can't really grab the banner because it doesn't spawn, so that one's probably the worst to be chased by. The jailer's not going to hit you as long as you run like efficiently, but he's going to waste a considerable amount of your time. The banner, yeah, so as soon as the guard starts to hunt, a banner gets put down in the exact spot that the guard hunt started, and after a certain amount of time, the banner like becomes like manifested, and the survivor can grab it and it'll stop the guard hunt, give them like a speed boost and endurance as well. So it's kind of the counterplay. And then there's like some weird counterplay, but with like windows and pallets and stuff, but that's all kind of weird and not really well understood. You didn't know anything about the banner. You can always tell when you play against somebody that plays like Knight themselves, because they're way better at like playing against the guards. You're like a merchant fishing for salt. So let's take a look though. Let's take a look at their builds here. So Dead Hard doesn't work at all because I don't hook them. So this perk is gone. Decisive Strike doesn't work because I don't hook them. This perk is gone. So they got two perks. They got Unbreakable and Iron Will. That's good. But I took 50% of her build away. This build I took away Dead Hard and DS again, so I took 50% of her build away. Steve, let's see. Steve, no, he got to use his entire build. Luckily it wasn't like the strongest one, and for her we just took away Dead Hard. This is a weird build. I'm not really sure what this guy was doing. GG's. TCM update is horrible as usual. The victim is broken while the family is useless. The bomb is a joke and the bone stats are bugged. Yeah, the TCM, if they don't have a hotfix before they go on their month-long holiday, I think that they need to be acceptant of the fact that that might be the killing blow to the game. You're a night main? Yes. I got this. Getting through the rift. Not exactly very quickly, but it's definitely worse than Hitch or Cook. Yeah, I mean, Hands now only really has very specific rules on very specific maps, I think. Once again, DVD has no alternative. It's so sad, right? Because you feel it. Like, you feel a lot of the time, like, if there was a better ASIM out there, like... Dead by Daylight needs a Marvel Rivals to come out, I think, and do what Marvel Rivals is doing to Overwatch. The second is the second Creep movie. I'll definitely look those up, because I like to watch all that stuff. I just finished like the 3rd season of From, so I need to find something creepy to watch now. TCM cooked themselves. They had everything they needed to be a competitor or even a better game. Yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy how, like, I don't know where the decision making comes for TCM, like, when it comes to, like, balance. It's really in the balance that's the issue. Like, somebody there is just so, like, out of touch with how the game works, because you can get on the game, you go into their ability trees, and you see, like, instantly, like, Wyatt's level 3 ability, and I feel like without even playing it, you know that it's gonna break the game. Like, when Danny was leaked during the public test build of TCM, like 4 months before the game even released, people already knew Danny was gonna ruin the game when he came out. Like, in the beta of the game before it came out, people already knew that a character that was leaked, that wasn't going to release for 6 more months, you know, was going to break the game, and the developers didn't know it. Like, it's just crazy. If DVD didn't exist, what would you play or showcase on your channel? I mean, mostly Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I probably would have still done Friday the 13th if for as long as I could have, but it's officially dead now. No more Friday the 13th can be played. Yeah, it's a sad day. DVD Mobile's getting shut down. So, like, what is there? What's there? I mean, I guess in the worst case, I don't know, between, like, I'm not gonna lie, between the Evil Dead game, the Predator game, which I actually have never played, and the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which I was also never played, I think that out of the 3 of those, Evil Dead probably would be the most appealing to me. But over all of those, I'd still play Texas Chainsaw Massacre if I'm... I think Evil Dead had a lot of potential. It was just a bit janky. Yeah, Gotta do what we gotta do around here. I don't think the imbalance really ruined the game. Obviously had an effect, but I think the devs themselves lashing out their community and being clueless overall. Yeah, just clueless in a lot of ways, really. But one of the biggest things TCM did to hurt themselves out of the gate was like they picked a really bad format for making an asymmetrical horror game. Like 3v5 or 3v4, I mean, is just not. It's like an upward battle. I'm trying to make that to work in a like an effective way. You know what? I think I now that I'm thinking about it, I think I have maybe not seen Creep, but I think I've seen like maybe the trailer for it or something. I think it's about like two dudes and it's like a found footage movie, and one dude is like a serial killer, and the guy who's like, he hired some dude to like film him, and then the dude who's filming him is kind of like slowly realizing, hey, I think this dude's like a nut job type of thing. That the one? Garden of Cringe. Where do we start? Let's send our guard over here. If we don't hear the gen on, we'll cancel it. Cancel that. Alright, so we know someone's on that gen over there. Don't know if we bother committing to this. But she got hit. She didn't know I was coming because of my torch add-on. Try to get in front of this girl, maybe we get lucky. Okay, so that should be a down. I just gotta stay out of the radius. Just a bit of a problem. She's going up, so I think she's gonna jump out the window. Nice. So she's down. Oh, in here, let's just kick that then. She's preparing for a flashlight, say? I still had a little bit of a speed bump there from the guard high. A little bit feistier group. Alright, so she's getting hunted. Maybe I can sneak up on these girls now. She's just comp cornering. Yeah, Knight is a beast at multitasking. The girl's probably gonna try to res him out of panic. Alright, and I'm pretty sure we saw him also going this way. See if we can panic her into taking the hit. Nice, we did. Right, he's going back for Nancy. We got the assassin guarding there. Ace is probably their biggest tryhard, which is not a surprise at all. It's because it's an ace. Take advantage of this a little bit of wasted time here. Use the insta heal. Wasted it instantly. Alright, let's leave him now. They're healing, which is surprising. Okay. That was big value. We still have all of our totems up, so crowd control is going to help us here massively. Not have to worry about dead hard. We know Meg's over here as well. Wait for Nancy to go down. There she goes. This is beautiful. Ace needs to consider what the hell he's gonna do. Bad situation to be in for Ace. Done. I set my guard there because I heard that gen on in the corner. I assumed that he was on it and was probably trying to like move over to them. The first DC. I don't know if we're gonna get a match without a DC. Alright, so we got a Kobe. Send it over. Where did our girl go? just a random gag attempt. There we go. One gen Garden of Joy, no gen defense. What do you guys think of this big ice sword? The heck? Oh, undying. You love it? Not a fan of weapons that block the screen. True. It is the most cringe YouTuber of them all. It absolutely is. It's in the current Christmas event tome. You can unlock it. True. It's like we're free of any endgame talkage this time. Nancy was luckily on a like console. And like people will see these matches, right? And they'll be like, oh my god, they were like the survivors weren't even that good and you played so sweaty against them, it was completely unnecessary. But what they don't realize is that, like, yeah, they only were able to do one generator with this playstyle, but I guarantee you that if I had been hooking survivors, they probably would have gotten 3-4 even gens done. It takes so much of your time and you get nothing in return. So this girl luckily didn't lose anything. This girl lost dead hard. She lost the DS and off the record. She lost background player and resurgence. Beta? We're just continuing that juicy slug experiment, I suppose you could call it. What we got going on? And I'll put this thing on, even though it's a troll. No DVD for a whole year? Nice. Why did you take a break from it? Or, well, curious. I'm in the lurk, just wanted to say awesome video. Much appreciated, Cole. You're basically clean now. Was there a withdrawal? Making sacrificial wards like common offerings was such an amazing idea. Whoa, you're gonna go and bring the L word in here? No way. Slay. Nice. You know, it's kind of crazy. I've never actually played League of Legends, even though I've been offered so many times to play it. I'm always like, yeah, but the game's been out for 82 years and I don't know anything really about it. Do I really want to get flamed by somebody? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait for League of Legends 2, which will probably just be like another Overwatch 2 situation. I've been playing since 8 years, don't do it. Like, anytime a game is 8 years old, that's always what people say. Like, Rainbow Six Siege, don't. Overwatch, don't. It's not worth it. Run. Don't make the same mistakes that I made. What region do I play in? EU. I have like no idea what this YouTube launched a new thing today, I guess. When I went to go stream, it said like they have like a YouTube goal now. So it asked me what I wanted the goal to be, or like the reward for completing the goal. So I put a Harambe strategy like video as the reward for hitting the goal, but I don't really know how it all works. Not even sure if you guys can see it. It's like talking to a younger self. Don't make the same mistake I did. Save yourself. Yeah, get rid of your heart locket. Get it out of here. I'm not going to no farm. Solo queue is so bad. Yeah, you see why there's just glue shortages the world over when you play solo queue. Peak car crash design. I wonder why that is. Got this same map again. Kind of wild. I don't really like these spawns. Did she not know I was there because of the Oblivious? The heck was that? What? I thought I heard that and I was like, am I crazy? Maybe I can scare her enough with the Carnifex, not come over here. I guess. Good luck figuring out a way. I have 2 people down over here. Probably gonna be a hit now too. We're all up, but we're having a ball. The perk is crowd control. Makes it to where like the last 5 windows that have been vaulted all get permanently blocked until the hex is destroyed. Huh. Look who's trying to be a sneaky little Kate. Going over there. We heard it. You'll put Jolt on like a build like this too. Two full heals. Nice. Got past me. Give him credit. That was sly. Whoa, blast mine. Wrecked. Whoa, you screamed so loud. Oh no, not undie. This girl's almost dead now, so I can start to just like camp her. Let's get the Carnifex red eye. Oh, what she has? We're gonna live forever. That's wild. Well, Down there. She has no option but to drop this. Can't get it off there. I think you die here. Last desperation attempt? Oh yeah, there is. Haha, she died instantly the second I chopped him. I just get rid of every pallet with my guards. That's so cheese. Do I believe the current state of DBD is on fun? I think that, like, you can make it fun at the expense of the other people, which is kind of not great design, but we just got to do what we got to do, I guess. Hey, my purple glyph's over there. Maybe I can hook her on my way to going and finding it. A new TCM update? No, unfortunately, the new TCM update was is a bit of a disaster. It can be fixed though. Like, it's not unfixable. It's just that developers need to fix it before they go on their 62-day like holiday break. It's too bad of like an update to leave the game in that state without doing like really severe damage to it. You notice, like, never mind, I guess. See if I can find this guy. Someone's a crawler. I wanted to see this Mori with this weapon. I know, Deerstalker. It just, I feel like the hex perks all work really well together, and if I like remove one, it'll be a bit difficult, a little bit more difficult. Feel the event, and I thought people in the event are awful. This isn't. Oh yeah. Ah, what's wrong with my keyboard? Alright, I give up. I was like, not everybody's like super salty, but I feel like what, like every match there's, if there's not like a salty comment, there's like a semi-salty comment. Yes, and I thought people in the event are awful, and you just proved that the player base is awful in general. True. Yeah. Only 2 perks countered this game. Yeah, I mean, there's, look, she ran an anti-slugging build. It didn't work. I absolutely love how you get people frustrated with your replies. I'm not your buddy, pal. What did I get from this game? I mean, no. Hope the next group is less friendly than ours. Confirm Swift. Friendly. Is that what you call it? How does this perk even do again? Finish healing a driver and be killed by another smart person able to gain the broke status effect to become healthy. Yeah, that's right. Take your shoulder the burden and your will make it and get it out of here. Posture check. It's too late. I'm dead. Oh, 3 different survivors. Oh god. These challenges just keep getting more and more impossible by the day. If my profile wasn't on like hidden mode right now, I'd be getting a lot of profile messages about this killer never touches grass. Imagine like in Call of Duty if like somebody killed you with like a sniper rifle or something and you went on their profile and said like minus rep, use a sniper rifle cause can't handle using submachine gun. Scrub. Yeah, I mean, that probably does exist. I just feel like it's so rampant in DVD with like the trying to like follow the rule book, you know. Only night slugging today? Yes. We are doing it nice and dirty. The TCM devs pulled that thing again that they always love to play. So for those who don't know, the new survivor they added in TCM has a throwing knife ability where you can throw knives and you can pick them up again after he throws them with the right build. And his knives can deactivate like the objectives, like the generators, the car battery. His knives can also disarm traps too, which is like the only real way you defend those objectives is with traps. So not only can he bypass the traps entirely by just throwing knives at the objectives, but he can even disarm the traps as well if he needs to. So like he can basically rush out of pretty much any map in like 2 minutes, and everyone's complaining about it. Which is kind of like the obvious outcome of that. And then like a developer was like, guys, we just did this, give some people some time to adjust. And it's just like, what is there to adjust to, you know? Like, it's so obviously broken that I don't know. Does she know? Is she a knower? I think she might be a knower. Ooh, sprint burster, huh? Nice, we got her again. That's good. Probably gonna get rid of a god pallet here, which I'll take. Don't need. Huh? Oh, I was gonna try to do something dirty there. Cringe. Up there, huh? Where, oh, where are you? Over there, healing. Damn. Don't think I have any guards. Ooh. Two injures. Oh, this girl's not happy. So, I was trying to cleanse this totem today, okay? And get this. The killer stopped me from doing it. Oh, it's blocked. Shit. perception over there. What's your favorite killer lore? I find the Skull Merchant to be the most offensive. The Spirit one is pretty fudged up, so I kind of like the darker ones that are... She got it. On that. Not face the darkness. We're going up. Huh? Where are you going? I'm gonna just waste my card effects, see if I can't get it. Nice pathing. Oh my god, it's not gonna use my guard. Let's cut her off somewhere. A lot of shift W potential here. Get a little speed boost for... This Ronaldo's got quite the outfit, doesn't he? There it is. Alive. I think he may have used an insta heal. I need to down him kind of quick. Losing face the darkness is a bit of a bummer. I think I may have seen scratch marks somewhere over here. Huh? Feisty team, even with that person trying to give up. Third seal? I could. Make it even more delicious. Alright, Sable. Where would you be? Sable was pretty salty about the whole ordeal. She could be in a locker. She was just in a random locker, dude. They're gonna think I'm 100% stream sniping. Because that was like the second random. I mean, okay, we know she was in that vicinity. We knew she had probably given up. Like, by process of elimination, like it wasn't that wild of a guess. Come on. It's over. Troy's banned, guys. Much appreciated, Scrubby. Wall hacks, no. He did Kobe, of course he Kobe. Luckily we had our jailer jailing him. Let's see if we can find the T2V. This guy might have like, you know what? He's still here? Over here. What am I? My challenge. What's up, Atlas? It makes us all the bad guy, but that's okay. Because as long as there's enough of us, we can tell ourselves that we're actually the good guys. And then in our little bubble, we can all believe it. Yeah, I've had somebody use Soul Guard, and even with Soul Guard, I was still able to outslug. If more than one person had Soul Guard, though, it'd probably be pretty difficult. I tried to go to Erie. I don't know about all that. That's right, we're the good guys. Ironic to have a hook challenge when slugging, yes. I thought it would actually take me more than just one match. Alright, so what did we deny this game? Well, nothing there. We denied a DS, a DS. That's about it. Nothing crazy. I mean, I maybe have countered Shadow Step as well. Cool. Much appreciated, Atlas. That was definitely a fun one to make. Oh. Man, I'll put this on, but... Kills equals skills. That's how it works in hockey. It's like the hockey NHL motto. It's crazy you make that much BP with one hooking everyone. Good old behavior. No comment. Here, maybe we can try going into the event playlist and see how that goes. Let's spread some holiday joy in here. Why is he hiding his face? He's a cutie. That's why. He's just a little cutie patootie. You monster. The knight has so many good outfits. They just never stop doing him justice. Like, this outfit's pretty sick. I mean, look at these. Look at that sword too. Now this one blocks up a lot of the screen, but 100% worth it. I mean, I think it's crazy that it's just flat out shutting down because it's such a, like, as far as mobile games go, I think it's one of the best I've played personally, which I'll be honest isn't many, but like my interpretation of mobile games, like DVD mobile is like way better than you would expect. And it also was a place you could kind of go for some nostalgic like DVD content, you know, because it was still like the older-ish version of the game, at least when I played it. I just find it weird that they're just outright shutting it down completely instead of like just shifting it to a different developer or just leaving it. Like, I don't know. What's up, Roku? Have I done the new player satisfaction survey? No. There's a slugging section? Oh no. Well guys, get ready for an offering to take us to Macmillan or something. See that name, you know it's coming. Macmillan or Autohaven. Need more hands. Yeah, the mobile version shutting down. I think some of the developers were using it for like money laundering or something, and now they all got arrested. There it is. The Pied Piper. You gotta bring your protection with you. It's like a killer condom. Because otherwise you're going to a gutter map like every time. That's what I heard. I think that, yeah, it was NetEase, right? That was making the game. And I think a bunch of them got, like, indicted for money laundering through Dead by Daylight. Now, if only the main game would shut down. It's the next on the list. When they find out that Makote's, like, a mafioso in Canada. Tony Soprano. Instead of, waste management, it's asymmetrical gaming. Like, if you're not enjoying the game, why don't you just go play a fucking other game then, huh? You cocksucker. Like Civilization. I have an idea. Dude, if that was the guy who put the, like, bad ham offering on, I'm gonna die laughing. You cringe shitter, dude. You absolute cringe shitter. Didn't get bad ham, so fucking Alt F4s his Xbox and throws it out the window. That's too funny. Yeah, he was 100% that guy. He must be so mad that sack wards, like, are common now. It just must ruin his entire day. It's just like players should have to pay real money for sack wards. 100%. All the devs do is keep ruining the game. Can't even bring the killer to Badham anymore. What is the world coming to? The most recent chapter, they just randomly just changed it, and it's so nice. I just got to make sure I can keep them because I use them literally every game now. It's hard to keep them up. Even though they're common, they're still not common enough. How dare you take me from my precious Badham. Gets reworked with Freddy, and that Freddy is getting an actual rework and not just some base kit dream palettes with haste. I hope so. At this point, I'd rather them just go back to the OG Freddy and work with that design. This current design is so boring. Are you? I wish I was. Are you P100? Does Knight just love getting all these other common add-ons or offerings? Gets his power glove, his stretchy arm. Alright guys, let's see. If more people were like decent at dodging the assassin, this would be way more difficult. It's like the lack of assassin dodging that makes this so viable. Troy, would you shift shit if Behavior pulled a Dead by Daylight Classic where they released the 2016 version of the game, you know, like every other game now? I don't know. Like, I've seen some things about like like Dead by Daylight, and back then there were so many things about the game that were unbelievably broken. I wonder how, if you combine to like skill-based matchmaking and like how sweaty people play the game today with that game, how it would actually play out. Would it be a disaster? Does she make it to anything? That's the question. Oof. Right on the tip. I'll use the jailer for this because it's going to be kind of a hard one to hit. She's going to be shift Wing. Oh yeah, throw it. Come on, jailer, you can do better than that. Hit her. There we go. One's here. Not sure where. Someone decided to destroying Undying was the move. Where's she? Oh, damn. Sprint burst was painful. Artifacts don't want to spawn in there. Someone brought their favorite windows of opportunity. She still threw the ballot. Ooh, too bad. I don't think there's any pallets left. Well, she's down. Let's see if we can find someone else. Someone screamed where? There she is. Do. These guys are on the back foot hard. Like, hook me. I have perks for it, please. Took out crowd control. Guy's a menace. I need to put him down. Thought you would be back here somewhere. Should be the end. I don't think they can get past me. There's something suspicious about this snowman. Do. Oh no. Hobbit, the Tory? No. Oh shit. No. Not the corner. You know what? I guess you die here. Good night, sure. Morning, drink water, brush teeth, all good things, my man. Much appreciate nightlight. Have a good one. Never know where he died. I guess actually we will know. He died over there. I just had these perks and I'm worried them, so for me it just saves some time. Well, one quick gambit. That's mean. Yeah, and I noticed that, like, even when you're in like a situation where the other 3 survivors are hooked and you go to the 4th survivor, they'll purposely like stay alive on hook as long as possible just because they want to like 4th on you into not doing the Mori, which is pretty effective. Like, I'm like, oh okay, it'd be faster if I just took him. But then sometimes I'm like, you think you're not gonna win this? I'm gonna win this. Doesn't matter how petty it is, what it is. So this game is a huge new gen of babies. Oh god. Like Dead by Daylight's kind of sinister for that, like, because they lead people in that are fans of other horror genres, thinking they're gonna play like this horror game, and then they like realize that they've made a horrible mistake once they actually start playing it. Bleed myself out here. Like, if all the other survivors are on a hook or down, I think it should just let you do it and just get to, like, it's all about just getting the match over as fast as possible. And sometimes the endgame Mori achieves that, and then other times it prolongs the end game quite savagely. You're right, I should go back to the normal queue after this. There's really no reason to be in here anymore. Did you see all the questions related to slugging in the new survey? No, but someone else just mentioned that as well. They're definitely gonna nerf slugging some way, somehow. And they're gonna definitely not offer any compensation for it whatsoever. I don't really know how you remove slugging. I think Scott Yoon came up with the best idea, which is that if you're being slugged, you can do like the thing where you bleed out faster with the like trade-off of getting increased like crawl speed while you're doing it, you know, like so you could crawl kind of quickly but you bleed out way quicker while doing it, and then that way if you're going up against a killer that is actually like hard slugging and it's really boring, you can just kind of die on the ground really fast and get it over with if you want to. What they really need to consider doing is making it worth hooking survivors. Dear Stalker Basket. In-game messages. There's in-game messages? I don't trust the DVD devs to do anything remotely logical. Yeah, I don't either. It'll probably be something like the more survivors that are like slugged at a one time will increase the revive speed or some garbage. Who knows? You can only have like one person slugged at a time, and the second you slug the second person, the other person's able to stand up. It needs to be whatever the very first thing that came into their mind was. Exhaustion and Gift of Pain base kit. That would be nice. It's just like the counter argument to that is always that like there's killers like Nurse in the game that are just too strong, you know? Base kit pop would probably be like the healthiest. I would take base kit corrupt if I could choose. Even though it's not regression, it like unironically does more than like any of the other perks. I didn't get either of them with that? Damn. I'm gonna force him into it anyway, though. Sable wants to troll something? I'm not sure what's going on with the Sable. I think she's drunk by daylight. I actually feel so bad. I almost want to like... we gotta commit to the experiment, okay? Not a slug. Question is like... Oh my god, I got her again instantly. That's hilarious. Did you hit me with a snowball, Heister? Maybe like getting hit with the snowball should have done more. I don't know about that stun. Oh, the distance is nasty. Oh, what? Where is she? Bro, what? Am I missing something? I'm not like super familiar with this map, but I swear to God, she just like went around that corner and vanished into thin air. I didn't even hear her anymore. She just like... She went down. Oh, there's a down place there. Kind of wish this map was on like a higher rotation. That was pretty sly. Doo-doo-doo. The heck was that? Oh no, not skill issue being the final one standing. No, skill issue. You gotta hope one of your teammates have unbreakable. She didn't even fast fault it. Oh, there we go. Let's go. You got this. We're all believing in you. Huh? Yeah, one of them had unbreakable. Okay, we're not done yet. Why are these things always in the worst spots? There's little iron willers up here. Why are you so fast? There we go. They full healed. Now I have to defend my empire. Not skill issue again. Wow, she survived the assassin. That's impressive. Whoa. You have Soul Guard? You do have Soul Guard. Okay. See how that works out. The hell are you? Skill issues coming to their end. Let's click it. And you just send in that one girl. She's the only one who can save her. So this is like the weirdest form of tunneling ever. Alright, skill issue. It's time to put your tryhard pants on. I believe. Nice bait. No, they're gonna be trying to juice this, no? Yeah. Alright, now let's use that stealth to go take a look around, see what else is going on. So they're probably both over here. Might be going for a heal now, even. This girl we actually have to hook because she has evil bad person perks like Soul Guard. Where that girl ran off to. GG's. I've heard some people say it's a buff and other people say it's a nerf, but I think it might just depend on the situation. I don't think I can hook you. Try. I'll go for it. Oh. They're gonna give Chucky a plastic knife next batch and take his hair. That's harsh. Needs 3 hits to down. toxic wholesomicity. All right, see, a little bit of soul guard. Made for this, we're gonna live forever. I mean, she was ready, and it wasn't enough, but she was ready. I think if you had like an entire team running this, then it would start to maybe collapse on itself. You're such a cringer with those GGs. I know. It's just, I call it this, like, it's a little bit of a salt dab, you know? Like a pinch of salt. And I just want to put in the wound. Just to see where they're at, you know? In case they were thinking, oh, I'm not going to say anything. And then maybe that little bit of pinch is just what gets them to express what their opinion on what happened. So yes, very cringe. Yeah, it's the no, it's not the Halloween one. It's actually in this event you can get this sword. Just checking their mental, exactly. So what else can we buy? We can buy a shovel hatchet for... No, we have to unlock that the old-fashioned way. Oh, let's just buy some of this stuff then. Skull merchant weapon? I own it. What is this? A doctor? I mean, I'm gonna get everything in every way, but... Oh, what is that? Twins? Go. You like the dredge weapon? Bro, give me more sack wards, please. I just don't get them so often. Yeah, I agree. I want just infinity sack wards. It's throwing black wards at me more than I'm getting sack wards. It's like crazy. Yeah, we got one. I should save my blood points for when this like event ends. Maybe there's more then. Alrighty, let's do it. Still 2 weeks of the event, true. I wish I lived in a world where I could run blood point offerings, but you know, if you run blood point offerings, then what's to protect you from getting sent to a terrible map? Pulverophobia I like on Ghostface slugging build, because like with Ghostface you have to play really tight to your slugs, but with the Knight I'm able to kind of spread out a lot more and still manage to keep pressure. One was on that gen back there. Do they get to it? Oh, we had a cringe sprint burst. It's down her. She was prepared for that. Alright, I'm gonna need Jailer to get these guys. One was over here on this gen. This team might beat me. They're spreading out like perfectly. They know how to play. Well, let's give it a good shot. They make too many mistakes, we get the dub. Nice. Nice. Wait, why did that girl go down? She has, whatchamacallit. Up there, fine. Just kicking it. I know someone's here. Alright, like, someone's definitely here somewhere. I was cocky as shit. Man, really crazy efficient. Are like good at working around the guards. We have a challenge, finally. Crowd control starting to piss him off. Staying healed so that I can't get pressure. That sucks. They're really fast at trying to deny the slug, so yeah, I assumed that he would be up really quick. Let's see if she runs this way. That girl has had an absolute enough of my totems. So she's gonna be busy for a while. We know this girl's over here. She should just take the hit and get someone up, in my opinion. GG's. Whew. For slugging, or just the way you like to play? I think right now he's better for slugging because there's just too much downtime if you're putting hooks in. Just in case. We gotta do them one at a time. So they don't reset from a Kobe. Okay. Chances are one of them will Kobe, so. They did really well, and then the obliviousness really threw them off there. Because when my guards are in chase, I have no tear radius. That's why I was able to get a lot of hits that I otherwise never would have gotten, because it just completely caught him off guard. Oh, there's number one. I should wait for her to try to heal somebody. Don't attack, because then she'll be able to do it. Yeah. Now I can't pick her up because she probably has DS, so I have to pick up someone else. Is Kobeing really a 4%? Because somebody Kobe's like in almost every match I play, which I just find kind of crazy. Watch your stream. While at it, I want to thank you for the interesting DVD content. YouTube's been watching videos since I started to play DVD 1 year ago. 1 year ago? 10 years ago, maybe. I don't know. Could be either. No one knows. But either way, much appreciated. The best way to do it here now is probably just going to be to let that other girl bleed out, and then I'll just mori this girl. Cause I have, you know, one. Okay. I earned this mori. Whoa, cap locks. Could be with the GG guys, see? We'd love to see it. Let's see how many perks we denied. We'll make it, and babysitter denied. DS denied. She did have it, so good thing we didn't pick her up and get Borthon. Shoulder the burden, DS denied. DS and denied. Some decent chunk of their perks. Isn't Ruin better for this build? You would think so, but I mean, you could technically like try Ruin over Undying maybe. Crowd control is amazing. Like, crowd control shuts down really annoying loops and gets you a lot of downs. Like, I really like crowd control. Face the Darkness is 100% essential because it just gives you so much information throughout the match with this Oblivious add-on here. You're constantly seeing where people are, and then you can just send your guards there with like way more efficiency. Thrill of the Hunt, I mean, Yeah, I don't know. I like the buffed thrill, even if it's just by 2% now. And then Undying is the one you could swap out, but I like these other 3 perks, like, well, mostly Face the Darkness and Crowd Control so much that I'm willing to run Undying over Ruin. Third Seal. You can get a lot of value out of Third Seal for sure. Yeah. It's definitely a few different ways you could run it. Use the torch and the iron mask. Girly Evil, much appreciated for growing some muttons. Yeah, Swifts hurt Third Seal to a degree for sure. If your guards like applied the Third Seal effect, do they? I don't think they do. If they did that, then I think Third Seal would definitely be like really good. But a lot of my injuries unfortunately come from like the assassin. Yeah, anyone who relies on it gets toasted. When a survivor is detected by a guard, the survivor suffers some blindness for 75 seconds. Definitely a good one. No windows of opportunity like involved in that build. You could definitely get away with it. Some of these purple add-ons aren't so good anymore, right? Like Blacksmith's Hammer's like meh. Flint and Steel's definitely meh, like terrible. Healing Poultice is too pathetic. That radius needs to be increased. And then, yeah, the Jailer's Chimes are terrible as well. All of his, like, purple add-ons are very undesirable. Easy. Much appreciated for growing some muttons. Yeah, the hammer's the only one that gives you, like, can be used. But yeah, Town Watch's Torch is and Call to Arms are kind of my go-tos. The increased patrol path by 10 meters, just, it feels so bad for me not having that extra distance. And then, getting and like creating the paths with the movement speed being buffed is, you just get too used to it and it feels horribly sluggish when you don't have it. So we won every match today. That last match was the only one where I kind of felt like there may have been a chance of me losing, but the survivors really have to be on top of it, because if they kind of like start to get snowballed and they don't get out of it like how they should, then they just lose. Like those guys were definitely good players. They knew how to deal with the guards. They were working pretty well with each other. They were super quick to get people up even without anti-slug perks. And yeah, just one little like 2-minute period of time where they made a few mistakes and they all got slugged and it was over. This is the way, guys. I don't know if you could do it with every killer. I'm sure you probably can't, but I think a lot of killers are going to be effective with this playstyle. You just got to find the right builds and the right strategies around it. But yeah, with that, probably gonna call it there. I did a little bit of a shorter stream today. Much appreciated for hanging out. Thanks for all the new mutton growers, the commitments, the recommitments. That one guy who sent me a DM and said, "Good job, Choi." I really appreciated that more than anything. And yeah. Have a good one, and don't forget to stick around to take a look at our sponsor for today's stream, Razor's new premium gamer diapers for the real true gaming elite. Alright guys, have a good one.
Hey there, kid. Are you a gamer? Yeah. Do you ever get so into the game that you end up pooping your pants? Yeah, all the time. Well, then I have a product for you. Gamer diapers. Oh my god! Pampers Premium add a new gentle touch line